Eckhart Tolle is one of the great spiritual teachers of modern times. I was reading a little bit more about his story and realized that it's actually a great example of level 3 surrender. Sometime in his late 20s, Eckhart was a teacher in London, I believe actually a professor at a college, and he started to receive some guidance that he needed to leave that job and move to the West Coast of North America. Now, Eckhart didn't know what he was going to do, how he was going to make money, but he knew that he had this guidance that was coming forth in a way that he could not ignore that he decided to follow. So he quits his job, he moves to the West Coast, he begins to start to hold night classes on mysticism and got to the point where he didn't have any money and bought a lottery ticket. He ended up winning $1,000 by playing the lottery and was instructed to write a book. And this book became The Power of Now, which is one of the great modern spiritual classics where he is able to convey a lot of these great ancient principles in a way that is relatable to perhaps people that aren't even spiritually oriented. Since then, Eckhart has rose in prominence in that he's been able to impact an incredible amount of people. He speaks all over the world. He holds online teachings. And all of this emerged in his life because he followed that intuitive guidance that to the logical mind perhaps didn't make any sense. And I think this is really what level 3 surrender is about. It's moving away from egoic preferences, logic, reason, not fully ignoring that, but putting a greater allegiance to this inner guidance that you're getting from a higher intelligence that can see the totality of life versus our small rational mind, which only sees a small subjective percent of reality and experience and what's intended for us relative to infinite consciousness. It's my experience, like Eckhart, where as we continue to grow in our ability to trust and merge with this intelligence, amazing things happen. There is a wonderful, magnificent plan for you that perhaps is hard to see in the moment. It's hard to see when we get these nudges and guidance. However, it is through that trust and faith that that amazing plan and that dharma or purpose or whatever you would like to call it can emerge so gracefully. So I love this story of Eckhart. I think it's a profound example of level 3 surrender. There are many more out there, and I'm actually really interested in interviewing people that have these type of stories. And so if you know anyone interesting or amazing that would be worth talking to, please let me know in the comments. I also recommend checking out Eckhart's work. He's a profound teacher of presence. When you tune into any of his work, whether that's a book, whether it's a video, a talk, I find myself just completely going into presence. It's like I'm assuming or merging with his energetic frequency, which is very, very high. So I can't recommend his work enough, and I'm sure he has a YouTube channel. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments, like it. You can subscribe to future videos. We have more videos on surrender, and I'm gonna be creating more. So make sure you subscribe so you can stay on top of those, and I hope you have a great day.